We are in for a treat today because CXSabers was gracious enough to send me this Obi-Wan Kenobi Neopixel Lightsaber to review. So before we even get started, huge shout out to CXSabers. So I'm going to put the link to this exact saber in the description. So once you watch this video, you can check that link below if you are interested in this specific saber or any others from CXSaber. If you aren't familiar with CXSaber, they are a lightsaber company, obviously, and they specialize in all kinds of lightsabers. You can get your baselets, you can get your Neopixel, they've got all the characters, they have dueling sabers, they have budget sabers. If you want high end, they have that too. So definitely give this company and give their website a look after this video. You will not be disappointed. So first things first, let's hop into this box and see what we're going to get. Of course, it's a lightsaber review. You're going to have your lightsaber. It's packaged up in the bubble wrap. It's in a bunch of styrofoam as well, as you can see here. So it is very secure in its shipping. This box came here with no issues whatsoever, and it's high quality as well. I mean, you've got the Arabesh on here. It spells out Saber. Had to Google that before I actually hopped on here. You're going to have your toolkit here. So this toolkit, it's standard. It's going to come with every lightsaber you buy from pretty much anywhere. This one has the battery pack charger here. It's got your little wrench and toolkit as well to put the blade on. Gonna have your product manual. And let me tell you, these come in handy. I mean, look at all this. It's a lot of information because these sabers have a lot of features. You got front and back, so definitely give that a read if it's your first saber. As a person who is fairly new to this as well, I usually always read this. And then, of course, what would a lightsaber be if you did not have the blade here? So you see your blade's going to come wrapped up. So again, it's protected as well. So it's standard lightsaber blade. This is a Neopixel, so you'll see here, it's not hollow in the base. So just taking a look at the hilt right out of the package. It's good quality, it's heavy, it's not, a flimsy saber. Obi-Wan's from the movies. This is actually one of my favorite lightsabers. So I have it up there with Kanan's. I like his a lot. I like Shin's as well. But you can see it's a high quality saber. Good materials. I think it looks very similar, to Luke Skywalker's in Return of the Jedi. But I do prefer this saber. I don't know if it's just like the colors, maybe the black and the gold plus the silver. Something about it. I just really like this saber. But, yep, Neopixel here, so you can see where the saber will go in. It'll be lit up. Gonna have your speaker on the bottom. Gonna have your ignition here. And, I've already got fingerprints on this, but it's gonna turn on here. As far as the features on this saber goes, and you can look at this on screen here, but you have got the 12 different colors. You're going to have the Soundfonts, and we're this one in the middle. It's going to have everything you want. Flash on clash. You can ignite it with your wrist. Can be hooked up to Bluetooth if you're interested in doing that. This saber is really going to do it all at that price point of $269.99. So I think it's a pretty good bargain, even though it would be considered a more expensive saber, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and get the blade put on this saber. So the way you do this is pretty simple. You've got the blade here, got the saber there. You're going to push it in, and it's pretty sturdy in there, but you're still going to want to take it. And you're going to see here that there are actually these holes around the hilt. So there's 3 of those on here, and you're going to take just these little pieces that come in the toolkit, and you're going to take the wrench, and you're just going to put each of those in the saber. That's going to keep it from flying off when you're playing with it. Sometimes it can be a little tricky getting these in here, but once you get the hang of it, it is not too bad. And you'll know when you've got it in far enough because it's going to quit twisting. So when you get the blade in the saber, it's what it's going to look like. So your ignition switch, you're just going to press it and it's going to make a noise. Might be a little loud the first time. Okay, so yeah, said power on. So let's make it a little bit darker in here and see how this looks. So we've got the lights down. This actually does have a wrist ignition. It's actually one of my favorite features on any of these sabers. So let's see if I can make it work here. Wow, check that out. Smooth swing. I don't know if you can hear that, but check the flash on clash. So you can press the button and it's going to do the blaster as well. Pretty cool. Here we can cycle through the colors. I like that blue. That looks good. Another cool thing with this saber is it has a lot of sound fonts. So what you'll do, you've got the button here, you're just going to hold it down until it flashes 4 times and it will cycle through a lot of different sound fonts. So let's see if we can listen to a few of them.
General Kenobi.
Okay.
Quinlan Voss.
Quinlan Voss. Maybe green. I think that's his color. Yeah. That's awesome.
Temple Guard.
Temple Guard. I bet that's yellow.
Star Killer.
That's cool.
Ventress.
Ventress.
Leia.
I'm assuming the Leia is going to be like that brighter blue. Yeah, that looks good.
Ahsoka.
So that was Vader saying Ahsoka from Rebels. I'm guessing this is going to be white. Oh, green like her apprentice saber. Very cool.
Anakin.
So you get the picture. There's a lot of sound fonts. Now there are different ignitions on this saber as well. So to do those, you're just going to hold this down until it flashes 2 or 3 times and it will change the way your saber ignites.
Late and stable.
Okay, so let's see what this one does. Okay. So that's unstable. It's going to flash a lot.
Blade pause.
Okay.
Blade rainbow.
So I think it just said rainbow, so let's see how this one goes. Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Blade infinite.
So this just runs through like all of the colors, it looks like. So if you can't choose what you want, you can do this one.
Blade wave.
Wave.
Blade fire.
Ooh, fire. This sounds cool. It's kind of got that candlestick effect here. So this saber, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Neopixel, it's going to run $269.99 from CXSabers. But if you use the code PadawanPop, shameless plug here, you will get 10% off. So it's going to take $27 off of this saber here. I will get a small commission if you do that. So you are supporting my channel as well as getting a discount and a pretty cool saber. So I would greatly appreciate that. You can use that code on any saber at CXSaber. So if you don't want the Neopixel, you know, with the LED strip, you could get the baselit version. That's going to knock quite a bit off and you're still going to get the same hilt. So again, you're not getting ripped off there, plus another 10% off. Be sure to check them out. They've got some good product. I'm going to go ahead and link some other saber reviews in the description if you're interested in that and seeing other sabers that are out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.